Fallout show.
Yes, we got a new trailer.
We did. If nothing else, even if the dialogue is shit, story makes no sense, whatever, the setting and the costumes feel really good.
Yeah, I would agree. I was going to say the visually looks great. The vibe and the style that they're going for with like they are nailing the Fallout vibe of that world visually, which is great. And like I say, the story or what dialogue or whatever we are unknown whether that's great or not. I am worried that it visually looks great. There felt like a lot of fan service nods. And
Hopefully that was just for the trailer.
That's what I'm hoping, but it does like worry me a bit. And I said this, I think, when it first got out, like I worried that it would lean too heavy on fan service in the nods to the game.
There is a real sweet spot in there that is really difficult to hit in video game shows.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a brand new story, not just adapting. Like in The Last of Us, it's all and none fan service at the same time because it's the same story.
Yeah.
They're just telling it in a different medium. Whereas Bethesda were like, no, do your own story. You can have our universe, but make a new story. And at that point, you're like, well, you have to do some fan service, but how do you balance it?
Yeah, hopefully they've not lent on it too heavily and they're actually going to somewhat tell an original feeling story.
For sure. But genuinely, the quality of the outfits and everything, it's almost like they went to 100 Comic-Cons, they got the best Fallout cosplayer from each one and gave them a studio budget and went, cook. It really has that vibe. It feels like just the most insane high quality cosplay you've ever seen.
To be fair to Amazon, like they've clearly given the props and costume departments like a good budget because those departments can make amazing outfits. It all comes down to budget. So clearly they're putting the budget in the right place. Visually, and a lot of practical sets and stuff by the feel of it.
They looked very practical for sure.
Yeah. So, and obviously there was a lot of practical prosthetics.
Yes.
So I mean, I'm
good feeling.
I'm intrigued by it. Yeah.
I want it to be good so much because I feel like that kind of universe for a TV show, like even once the first season is over and you've told that story, there's still so many stories to be told in a nuclear wasteland.
Well, and Fallout's set up perfectly because it has all these different vaults. Like you can just be like, okay, season 2, hello Vault 56 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they can just jump to it, and it's like they can have some characters reappear because still the same world, but like now we're in a vault somewhere else.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it also, if it does well, I really want it to do well just for the sake of like, Last of Us did great. Everyone was like, holy shit, video games have great stories. And it kind of put a bit more respect onto the storytelling from video games. Halo then kind of damaged that a little bit. And then I love if this does well and then people are like, oh wow, another game that's got like an amazing world for storytelling. And like more people kind of realize, okay, video games are really cool.